healthcare system. I'm happy to introduce you to Mr. B.J. Lawson.
Thank you and good evening. It's a great pleasure to be with you here tonight. April, check my watch. This is the 15th, isn't it? I'll be honest, I never intended to go into politics, but it was the process of starting and growing a hospital software company back in 2001 that started to make me ask some really tough questions about the way the world works. I started to realize as we were growing our business that I was spending more time taking care of my government than I was taking care of my customers. And then I began to realize that the government I was taking care of didn't really care what I had to say about it. Anyone here live in North Carolina's 4th District? Any one of y'all have a mailbox? Anyone seen a little piece of paper called Keeping in Touch that comes from Representative Price about once a year? And I gotta be honest, when I started reading these over a period of years, I began to realize something very simple but very profound. My government has been lying to me. My wife and I have 3 children, and there is nothing more important than honesty. Honesty is a critical ingredient in trust. Trust is a critical ingredient in being able to work together and achieve common goals. We have a government that has been out of control for my entire life. I have been a lifelong Republican. I have always been voting for so-called conservative candidates, but you know what? It hasn't seemed to have made much of a difference. Over my life, the government in Washington has done nothing but grow and grow and grow and extract more and more of our labors and take more and more of our economic freedom. I had a brief taste of the American dream. Starting a business that grew by taking good care of its customers. That's capitalism. Where we are now, ladies and gentlemen, is not capitalism, it is corporatism. It is economic fascism. It is crony capitalism where the too big to fail are bailed out at our expense. We have a government today that is committing the same accounting fraud that brought down Enron. And I'll be honest, there is one fundamental difference between myself and my primary opponent, and that is my appreciation for the fact that in 1913, we didn't just get one tax, we got 2 taxes. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? In 1913, we got the 16th Amendment and the IRS and the income tax. The most dangerous cancer to infect our economy. It's a tax on your time. It's a tax on your life. But we also got a central bank called the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve has given us another tax. It's called the inflation tax. Anyone here get a Social Security check? Anyone here trying to save for college for your children? Anyone seeing prices go up faster than your paycheck if you still have a job? That's called the inflation tax. And I am not a fan of the income tax or the inflation tax. I was the Republican nominee for Congress in 2008. I got over 153,000 votes against David Price based on a very simple message. I handed out 50,000 copies of our United States Constitution and Declaration of Independence to remind us that Washington has a rule book. And in that rule book, it says no to the inflation tax. It says yes to economic freedom. It says yes for the ability to grow our own jobs and create our own businesses right here in the North Carolina's 4th District. I'm a physician and I have also many concerns about our health care plan. But in closing, I would invite you to visit our website, LawsonForCongress.com. Read about the issues. Study about the issues. I'm not interested in going to Washington to join the political class and play politician. I have 3 children, and I am desperately concerned about the world that we are living to them. We need men of faith, men of integrity, and men of honesty and transparency to go to Washington And we need these same people to throw their bodies on the gears of power that are grinding our economy and shoving us off a cliff. Thank you very much.